In this video, I'm going to be explaining the options to file your taxes for free online for both federal and state. And this includes if you have a 1099, an HSA, a small business, a rental property, investments, literally for any individual situation, personal situation, meaning you're filing a 1040, I'm going to show you the options to file for free online, federal and state. Amanda here, you're watching The Business Finance Coach, where I simplify business and all of these technicalities to help you succeed, because I truly believe the world needs what you have to offer. Even if that's just following your passions, these types of technicalities and money should not hold you back. So I hope this video helps, and do subscribe if you're new here and want to have my channel in your life on a regular basis. In my next video, I'm showing you exactly how to use the software that I recommend in this video to do your taxes for free too. So be sure to hit the bell to be notified for that next video. Now back to how to file your taxes for free online for any sort of personal tax situation. Now, if you were wondering, can I really file my taxes for free online? The answer, as you may have noticed, is going to be yes, there is a way to do it. Now, understandably, because of websites like in advertising like TurboTax, H&R Block, where they tell you you can file for free, but really, when you get into the software, especially later in the season, sometimes it's not even an option. It's really only an option for super simple situations, like not the average situation. Even if you have a W-2, you may have some fringe benefits like an HSA that bump you out of the free category. However, I'm going to talk about two options where I guarantee that this does not happen. You can file with anything, and then I'm going to tell you the one I personally recommend the most, and will show you exactly how to use. So when you search online, file taxes for free, the IRS, you'll see this website. And this is the IRS's website, and you can see here they have this first section: choose a free file online product for income below $69,000 and then for income above $69,000. Now these are all linking to private tax prep companies, and you'll notice actually Tax Act and Free Tax USA, there are a bunch here. The criteria I have not found to be correct for Free Tax USA, because you can use Free Tax USA even with income above that $50,000 and now $69,000 mark. So it's worth, like, Free Tax USA is always free, and so that's why I recommend that one. As far as other products, I have not had complaints, so I haven't needed to look at those, but you can certainly look at some of these different options here. I can guarantee that, TurboTax is not actually free for most scenarios, and it looks like they have finally removed it from that list. Now, the other free option is free fillable forms. And you can see you click here to start free fillable forms now. Now, this is not the option I recommend because, number one, you need to be comfortable filling out the forms directly. However, you could use a free DIY tax software, update it, preview your 1040, and use that information to make sure you're updating the free fillable forms right. The real reason I don't recommend free fillable forms and won't be teaching you to use it is because the software is going away after October 20th in 2020. So it's no longer being maintained after this year. And I have more angry news about TurboTax, because this software is actually the IRS. All of the other softwares are just links to outside of the IRS. Free fillable forms is the IRS. And what happened was the IRS was creating their own type of TurboTax, Free Tax USA type of software, and TurboTax spent millions of dollars to stop them from doing it. And this is the problem with free market being involved in aspects of our society that are mandatory, like healthcare, like filing our taxes, right? Because they're making this, and they have this incentive to make this big profit motive because they can. And so that's what happened here. They stopped the IRS from making software. And so when the IRS stopped, they had already created the form side, and so they made the forms available through this free fillable forms. But since it's not being maintained anymore, I think it's worth moving on to something that you'll at least be able to use regularly. So Free Tax USA, as you may be suspecting, is what I recommend. You can grab the link in the description below. I'll point out a few things here. You can of course get started by clicking here, but that's for the current year, which would be 2019's return. If you need to do a prior year, you need to come up here to prior year tax returns and select a prior year. I believe they may charge $5.99 for prior years. That might be the amendment fee. The prices are so affordable. It's actually free for your federal return. Okay, so now on to state returns. So obviously every state is different. If you use something like TurboTax, state filings start at $40 per state, whereas Free Tax USA is $12.95. Once we get closer, it raises to $15. Still not very high, but I'm gonna tell you how you can do it for free. So most states at this point, if you go to your state website, so you search like Idaho, income tax filing, then you're going to get some results for your state where they're going to tell you ways that you may be able to file for free online directly through your state. Just like the IRS was building that software to allow us to file directly through them, the benefit there is that if there's a mistake in the system, the software, like the state's going to take responsibility for it. There's going to be more incentive on the part of the state to make sure that people filing actually understand and are doing the right thing. So that's one way you can do your state for free if your state has a system like that. More and more states are creating those types of systems. A majority of states at this point have them. So do check it out to see if your state has one. Otherwise, you could always fill out the forms by hand, or my recommendation would be to pay the $15. Since Free Tax USA does every situation for free, I don't mind paying them the $15 to do the state return just out of pure convenience. All right, so that's all. Yes, you can do your taxes online regardless of your situation for free. I highly recommend Free Tax USA, but there also is free fillable forms. Check out your state website by searching state, file, my income taxes, something like that, and you should be able to find some information on your state website if they have a software where you can file for free as well. Otherwise, Free Tax USA is certainly affordable. So be sure to check out my next video where I'm walking you in detail through using Free Tax USA to file your return yourself. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below if you have questions. Like the video, subscribe, and be sure to click the bell to be notified when my next video comes out showing you exactly how to use Free Tax USA. I will see you then. Bye.